This video is about estimation. The question is asking you to be within 10% above or below the right answer. When we're considering these fractions, we need to realise that the top and the bottom have got to have something in common. So rather than thinking about it as rounding, try and have something in common with the bottom number. In this case, the bottom number, because that's the whole number. So the one that isn't a whole number is what we're going to estimate. So 15.6, a logical thing to estimate that to would be 15. And it's divided by 15. Then it's multiplied by 5. 15 divided by 15, how many times does 15 go into itself? One time. Times by 5. So the answer would be 5. So this one, we've got 32.4 divided by 30. We're looking at what's in common with the other one. Well, 32.4 and 30 are quite close to each other. So 32.4 needs to be rounded to 30. So that would be 30 divided by 30 times by 5. How many times does 30 fit into 30? Goes in once, times by 5, and it equals 5. Again, we're looking at the relationship between the top and the bottom. The last two questions have both ended up being 1. 15 divided by 15, 1. 30 divided by 30, 1. You've got different types of questions in this estimation section. Usually, they will cancel down to 1 or a half, or perhaps 2, but they've got a structure, and the more of them that you do, the more you'll understand the structure. 57.6 and 120. So what could we estimate 57.6 to in relation to 120? 57.6 would serve well to be rounded to 60 because 60 is half of 120. It's got a relationship with it. So 60 divided by 120 times by 5. Now we look and we say, what number is the biggest number that'll fit into the top and the bottom? Biggest number that'll fit into 60 and 120 is 60. 60 will divide into itself once, and it'll divide into 120 two times. Now that means we now have 1/2 times by 5. 1/2 times by 5, anything multiplied by a half is just half. So therefore, a half times 10 is 5. A half times 20 is 10. A half times 100 is 50. A half times 50 is 25. Anything multiplied by a half is just halved. That means that it's 5 times by a half, so half 5. So that's going to give you 2.5. 28.8 divided by 15. Now what is 28.8 going to be able to be estimated to, so it's got something in common with 15? Well, 28.8 would be well served to be estimated to 30, divided by 15 times by 5. Okay, so now we're going to look and make 30 over 15 smaller. What number will fit into 30 and 15? Well, 15 will fit into 30 and 15. It's the biggest number that'll go into both of them. So 15 will go into 30 two times, and 15 will go into itself once. So now we've got 2 divided by 1 times by 5. Anything divided by 1 or times by 1 is just itself, because 1's an identity for multiplication and division. So you can times by 1 or divide by 1, and it just stays the same. So this means the question is 2 times 5. So that means that is going to equal 10. 13.2 divided by 30 times by 5. What can we estimate 13.2 as in order for it to have a relationship with 30? Well, 13.2 could be estimated to 15 divided by 30 and then times by 5. We're going to cancel this down now. What's the biggest number that'll fit into 15 and 30? 15. And it'll go into itself once, and it'll go into 30 two times. Now we have 1/2 times by 5. Anything that you multiply by a half, you just need a half. 2.5. These are the other versions. The questions will cancel down to either 1 or 2 sometimes, or a half. This question, we're going to have a look and say, what could we round 92 to in order for it to have a relationship with 500? We're going to round it to 100. So 100 divided by 500 times by 5. What number can we use to cancel this down? What will fit into both 100 and 500? Biggest number is 100. It'll go into itself once and it'll go into 500 5 times. Now we have 1 over 5 times by 5. Now what does 1 over 5 mean? 1 over 5 means 1 divided by 5. So that means that we have 1 divided by 5 times by 5. Divide and times are the opposite of each other. So if I say 15 divided by 5 times by 5, well, that just gives you 15. 15 divided by 5 is 3, and then times it by 5 is 15. Because it's the opposite, it's the inverse of it. It's the same as saying 10 add 5 minus 5, because they're the opposites of each other. They cancel each other out. So if we say 20 divided by 5 times by 5, it's just going to leave you with 20. That's what's happening here. 1 divided by 5 times by 5 is going to leave you with 1. You get left with what you've begun with, so that's going to equal 1. And that's what you would put in the answer. Let's have another one of these. I'll put some of these together. So this was 92 over 500. Now another one, 96 over 500. Exactly the same system. What's the most sensible number to estimate 96 to? The most sensible number to estimate 96 to would be 100, because it's got a relationship with 500. It's going to be 100 divided by 500 times by 5. So therefore we say, what are we going to cancel this down with? What's the biggest number that will fit into 100 and 500? Well, 100 will fit into itself once, that will fit into 500 5 times. Now we have 1 divided by 5 times by 5. So 1 divided by 5 times by 5. You've got the number 1, then you're dividing by something, and then you times them by the same thing. It undoes the other thing. These cancel each other out, so the answer is 1. 91 divided by 500. Again, what is the obvious estimation that you're going to make for 91? It's going to be 100. 100 divided by 500 times by 5. How am I going to cancel that down? What's the biggest number that'll fit into 100 and 500? 100. It'll fit into itself once, and it'll fit into 500 5 times. I have the same thing again. 1 over 5 times by 5, which is the same as 1 divided by 5 times by 5. These cancel each other out. It leaves you with an answer of 1. If this video was useful to you, go to the SafeMedicate Secrets channel, where I explain other topics which will be useful for your SafeMedicate assessments.